So this is my ADA project video. I'm supposed to go over 3 questions. The first one, what did you learn from the assignment that you not previously know? So I did Planet Fitness, that's where I work at. And when I chose that, I figured it'd be pretty up to code. I didn't think there'd be that many issues. And there weren't a lot. It was kind of hard to find all 3 of them, but when I looked further and kind of like thought outside the box, trying to find things that would be issues, I found like the tanning beds. So there's booths, and for the clearance, there wasn't enough. There wasn't at least 18 inches when you were to pull the door. So if you're in a wheelchair, you're getting out of the booth, and you're not able to easily. If you pull the door, you're gonna be stuck behind the booth and the door. You have to come to the other way, and pulling it out would be really awkward. So I'm not sure how often they run into issues like that. I know I've seen plenty of people there that have been in wheelchairs, but that was a pretty glaring one. The sinks, they were pretty far back, so I imagine there'd be plenty of people that would be in a wheelchair that would have to lean forward to reach the sink, which obviously isn't good. The floor mats and carpets weren't secured. I don't know how often I think about that when I enter businesses. If their carpets and rugs are secured, most I imagine aren't, because you usually pick them up and vacuum them, move them around. We put them out when it rains and stuff like that. So ours weren't fastened, and it could easily be a trip hazard for anybody in a wheelchair or a different walking device. So yeah, that's just some of the stuff that I learned and thought of when I was doing the project. There was no feedback. It looked like I got 30 points out of 30 points, so that was nice. And how can you carry over what you learned into your professional career? Kind of like with the tanning bed example I gave. If you're in like a PTA environment, you would hope, if you're someone walking or around with crutches or in a wheelchair or anything like that, that the setting would be as easy to traverse as possible. That people would have like that forethought, and that's kind of where I think I learned to, imagine how easy it'd be to get caught up on something, or to move stuff out of the way, set up the room in the best way so it's easy to move around, so it's not frustrating, because it's already like an uncomfortable and frustrating thing enough to have to go through therapy. So that's part of what I learned. It was an interesting project. I definitely didn't think where I worked would have any lackings. Like, I can imagine so many places I've worked in the past that would definitely have like really glaring issues, or businesses I've been into. So having like a big commercial gym have issues was a little bit surprising, but I mean, there's a lot of stuff. So I've wondered about asking my manager if anyone's ever come up and said anything or not in the past. So yeah, that's the ADA project video. Thanks.